so that students will excel in the chosen fields of academic interest. At the beginning of this long and luminous journey, our college was but a three-storied building nurtured by our principal ma'am, Dr. Miss Supriya Shide, and the staff which worked tirelessly and dedicatedly to make it one of the most distinguished colleges in Mumbai. Today, I can say with pride, and I'm sure you all will join in and agree that we are shaping this college in tone with our mission. VES College of Pharmacy is one of the highest ranked colleges in Mumbai today. It is renowned not only because of its academic progress, but also because of its extracurricular achievements, which its students have regularly demonstrated in various intercollegiate events. VESCOM is ranked in the rank band of 76 to 100 among pharmacy institutes across the nation at NIRF 2019 and has received NBA accreditation for BPharm up to 2022 as per the OBE system and has also received platinum ranking in AICTE CII survey for Best Industry Linked Institute. VESCOP is a recognized research organization under Department of Scientific Research, Scientific and Industrial Research (DSIR), and the Institute Innovation Cell of VESCOP was given a 4-star rating by the Ministry of Education in 2021. VESCOP also received AICT RPS grant of about rupees 19,56,084 for project on a novel anti-cancer formulation. As it is well said that education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. We at VESCOP stand by it. Though our college has grown rich with age over 10 years and prospered, we at VESCOP strive day in and day out to put in a little personal touch and establish a relationship with all our students which go much beyond the normal academic curriculum. Moving on, before the commencement of any auspicious occasion, we have a tradition of invoking the blessings of Goddess of Knowledge, Ma Saraswati. I request all the dignitaries and our lovely audience to remain seated and observe silence as I request Ms. Chinmay Bhide to render the Saraswati Vandana and spread across the positive vibrations with her blissful voice. Over to you, Chinmay.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रामृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देहैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यपहा.
Thank you, Chinmay.
After this auspicious beginning, we would like to welcome the distinguished dignitaries we have with us today. We have our chief guest, Mrs. Priyanka Haksar, Head of Formulation Development at Evonik India Private Limited, Shri Bulani ji, respected Principal Madam, Dr. Mrs. Supriya Shide, Student Council Heads, Mr. Avinash Suryavanshi and Mrs. Chaitali Surve, Student Council President, Mr. Sarvesh Desai, parents, teachers, and fellow students. It is my privilege to introduce our respected Principal Ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Supriya Shide, on this occasion. She is our guiding light, mentor, and has a never-to-die spirit. Ma'am is a chairperson of Board of Studies, University of Mumbai. She has over 29 years of teaching and research experience. With her vast experience, she has always guided and enlightened us and has always kept the bar very high for us to perform. She is a lady who believes to lead by her own example. She has received total research grant of around 1 crore 25 lakh rupees from various government bodies and pharmaceutical companies till date. She has many national and international publications and presentations to her credit. With the recent online to offline transition, we are constantly moving ahead and trying to adapt and evolve under her superb guidance and constant motivation. As the figurehead of the college, I request our principal ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Supriya Shide, to address our wonderful audience.
Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Chinmay, for your kind words. Founder Trustee Shri B.A. Gulani ji, President of VES Shri Amar Asrani ji, Secretary Shri Rajesh Kehani ji, Treasurer Shri Suresh Malkani ji, respected trustees of VES, Chief guest of today's function, Mrs. Priyanka Haksar, Head Formulation Development Evonik, the Research Advisor of VES College of Pharmacy, Professor Mangal Nagarsekar Madam, Mr. Avinash Suryavamshi and Mrs. Chaitali Surve, in charge Student Council, Mr. Sarvesh Desai, President Student Council, Mr. Vaibhav Maheshwari, Secretary Students Council, Ms. Monisha Kulkarni, Cultural Secretary, Mr. Ishan Punwalkar, Sports Secretary, Ms. Kasturi Dalvi, Magazine Secretary, other respected members of Student Council, invited esteemed guests, parents, faculty members, and my dear students. I welcome all of you to our 15th annual day, Spectrum 2022. In spite of the challenges due to the COVID pandemic, our Student Council has worked very hard to present this eventful evening to all of you. Though this is an online event, since last few days, students have been enthusiastically participating in many pre-spectrum activities held in physical mood. VESCOP building was bustling with sounds of cheers, claps, laughter, dance, sound, music. The whole VESCOP family came together to participate in this celebration and cheer up all the participants. Today's event is a cherry on the cake. I take this opportunity to thank the Almighty for keeping whole VESCOP family safe and healthy during the challenging time of COVID pandemic. I am grateful to VES management for supporting the staff of VES very gracefully by uninterrupted support in salary and facility of working from home wherever required. I am equally grateful to our students and parents for their fullest cooperation and understanding to sail through this difficult phase of life. VESCOP family of teaching staff and non-teaching staff has walked extra mile to give their best by making effective use of technology and ensured that students do not miss on any opportunity while progressing successfully in their career. I would like to take a few minutes of all of you to portray our college and show its progress over last 14 years. VESCOP, as you all aware, is affiliated to University of Mumbai, approved by Pharmacy Council of India and AICTE. It is also NBA accredited up to 2022. Our vision is to create competent pharmacy professionals to positively impact healthcare of the society. And to achieve this vision, we wish to maintain quality education through competent faculty, skilled support staff, and state-of-the-art infrastructure, provide a high standard of conducive academic environment that encourages interactive learning, builds research aptitude, provides opportunities for professional networking, and inculcate values of commitment towards better healthcare of the society. When we look back, we feel proud to see our milestones. Our college was started in 2007. Our first batch was passed out in 2011. We subsequently increased our intake to 200 in 2018. We also launched various branches of MPharm and PhD, and all our programs were affiliated to University of Mumbai. In 2014, we also had a landmark collaboration with a multinational company, Merck, which is now taken over by Procter and Gamble, which is a US-based company. All this is possible because of the contribution and support by our respected trustee in charge, Shri B.L. Gulani ji, our VES management, the HOD, Dr. Rajashri Hirlekar, Department of Pharmaceutics, with the support of team members from department, HOD, Dr. Anita Aire, Department of Quality Assurance, and the members from QA department, HOD, Dr. Mushtaq Sheikh, Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry, with the support of the members from Department of Chemistry. We are very much fortunate to have with us the advisors with a very high stature and very vast experience in academics or industry or research. We have our research advisor on the board, Professor Mangal Nagarsekar, with whose support we could succeed in having 3 international collaborations in research. We recently have invited Professor Prashant Kharkar as research advisor, who is professor from Institute of Chemical Technology. We also have Mr. Inder Gulati from Procter & Gamble, Dr. Sumedha Nadkar from Perigo Labs, Dr. Hitesh Doshi, Sulfur Mills, Mr. Sushant Ravrane, Adroid Biomed, Dr. Manish Grover, Procter & Gamble, Mr. Hemant Deshpande, Dr. Samir Padhe, Arihant Inokem, Dr. Amit Antarkar, Myland Laboratories, Dr. Ankit Kumar Jain, Lubrizol, Dr. Anirudh Patwardhan, Setu Creative Solutions, and Dr. Edward Coutinho, Glenmark Pharmaceuticals. Now he has recently joined Novartis. So with the support and advice by all these research advisors and the contribution by the team members, we have developed our research interest in various areas of pharmacy, may it be formulation development, where we have taken a lot of projects like sustained release formulations, transdermal delivery, novel drug delivery systems, which include liposomes, nano formulations, nanotechnology based formulations, and many oral liquid dosage forms, oral solid dosage forms, etc. And for taking this research ahead, we are supported with analytical development department, which takes forward the research into areas of method development, may it be analytical method development or bioanalytical method development, and development of nano formulations by making use of various technologies. We also have research interest in herbal technology, drug discovery, clinical research, animal testing, and all these ventures, endeavors are supported by state-of-the-art facilities. We have an excellent facility in terms of pilot plant, which has R&D scale equipment like 12-station multi-tooling compression machine or extruder spheronizer or fluid bed coater or spray dryer. We also have a wonderful analytical facility, which includes Malvan Zeta sizer, the spray dryer, the freeze dryer, the HPLC units with PDA detector, and also ultracentrifuge and many more. Our animal house facility is one of the best facilities that can be possible in the academic institution. It is a separate 2-storied building having all the facilities generated based on CGMP guidelines. Our faculty members are in the process of continual self-development, which reflects in terms of number of FDPs or fresher courses or Swayam courses or MOOCs attended by each of them. And this graph shows their profile when it comes to continual education while delivering their job in the academic institution. We have research collaboration with many renowned industries. To name a few: IMCD, Merck, Imami, Evonik, Sepik, and we have completed some projects with the help of these companies. Procter & Gamble is our first and most important research collaborator. Through this research, we could come up with some joint projects. Our PG students get the opportunity for internship. Guest lectures or seminars are delivered by eminent scientists from Procter & Gamble. They organize for the visit to their premises, and their resources and facilities are available to Vescopians. We have received many grants, but to name a few, very recently we have received a grant from Janssen, Belgium, with the help of Professor Mangal Nagarsekar Madam, who is the coordinator for this particular prestigious grant and international collaboration. Along with this, we have University of Strathclyde and Bombay College of Pharmacy, who are jointly pursuing the project funded by Janssen. Our Vescop has got a support worth $59,000. I have received very recently a grant by AICT, and my research scholar, Mrs. Pradnya Shinde Korlekar, is pursuing her research with the support of 19,56,000 from AICT. We have got one more grant from Isha Therapeutic, New Jersey, with the help of Madam Nagasekar again. And we have another support from US company Teledyne Hansen, and they have not just supported us with the research project, but also they have supported with the facilities worth 80 lakh. These are advanced facilities for testing the drug diffusion, drug release through in vitro methods. Talking about the publication by our team, so the progress is increasing day by day. So from 16/7 till date, we have so far produced 102 papers, which are published in various national and international journals. And from 16/17 till date, we have received a grant of 1 crore 96 lakh from government or pharma industry for our research. We have signed MOU with many industries as well as academic institutions like Teledyne Hansen, Jahangir Clinical Research, Cerilia Nutritech, Bulani Engineering Corporation, where the chairman is our own trustee, CBN Bulani ji, academic institutions of prestige like Bombay College of Pharmacy, Rahul Dharkar College of Pharmacy, LH Hiranandani College of Pharmacy. And with this collaboration, we really want to go miles away in our research and academic pursuits. Our students are getting very well placed, and that itself talks about Viscop as a brand. So talking about last 5 years data, the students from BPharm who were eligible for this placement and who wish to be placed by not opting for higher studies were 100% placed. And for PG, you can say the percentage was equally high, barring those who continued with PhD. In 2021, the placements are still on because of delay in thesis submission. This happened because of COVID pandemic challenges. Higher studies data is also very encouraging, and you can see from 16/7 till 2021, many students have gone abroad for doing their PhD or masters. Archit, our host, has already mentioned about a few of our accolades. Our NIRF ranking by area, that is Atal ranking of institutions innovation achievement, and our NB accreditation, our institution innovation council's star rating, and also our college has got a recognition by UGC with 2F and 12B certification of UGC Act 1956. There are many more awards. To mention a few. In 2018, AICT CII has given us first award, first rank, Pan India for as Best Industry Linked Institution. We have received award through Avishkar Research Convention, that is Inter-University Research Convention. and we have made hat trick as one of the best institutions and winning overall championship. Bequet Award, that is Best Educational Quality Enhancement Team Award, has been won by our team on two different occasions. Our college was captured in Higher Education Digest as one of the top pharmacy colleges in the nation. And this year we have received the Best Pharmacy College Award in Maharashtra in the 15th Rashtriya Shiksha Gaurav Puraskar. And this award was conferred to us by Center for Education Research and Growth. Our students are very dynamic, and they not just contribute and participate in co-curricular activities, may it be sports or cultural activities, but they also give back to the society through extension activities. We have the platforms such as Department of Lifelong Learning and Extension, the NSS, Public Health Office, the Rotaract Club of India, and through these platforms, our students show all-round performance, and they are well connected with the community as well as with the peer from other institutions. So this particular slide displays the events in which our students have won awards, and you can see in 2021 there were 12 events where our students have won award, though it was a COVID pandemic. So very recently we have done one, maybe few months back, at just the place adjacent to Pharmacy College, there was a Bhumi Pujan for our upcoming incubation center. And today itself, we got the updates that the slabs are, we got the permission for commencement of the work, and the slab work is now going to start in full swing. So life is about growing and improving and getting better and better. Please find us at all these handles available on various social media like Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Thank you very much for your patient listening, and we look forward to the eventful evening. And over to Archit, you, and to Chinmay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring words. We would also like to welcome to our program today Mr. Sunil Budkar. On this occasion, we are blessed with the presence of Shri B.L. Bulani, sir. He is the president of VES, founder trustee, and trustee in charge of VES College of Pharmacy. It is because of him and his fellow members of the management committee that all of us here belonging to the pharmacy institution of VES. He is an engineer by profession, a well-acclaimed public figure, and a successful entrepreneur in the plastic industry. May I request Shri B.L. Bulani, sir, to share his views and thoughts on this occasion.
Let me welcome all the teaching staff, students, and today's chief guest, Mrs. Priyanka Aksar. When you just went through these slides, which showed the progress of this college from 2007 till this date, I went back to the year 2008. It was sometime first annual function of Spectrum around the March 8 or 9, I faintly remember, and there was 60 students participating in that function, and it was just at the back space of our college. It was at that time presided over my then president, late Mr. Mansharamani, and there was other two trustees who are no more. Now, when you see the progress this college has made, it has made me fully satisfied because this college, when we planned for this college, we devoted 3 years on the entire building. This college was meant for some other courses which was not granted permission by the government and university. So my dream was to start a medical college, which also I couldn't start because of so many conditions which the government put at that time. And therefore I thought that the next thing for the healthcare is the pharmacy college. And in that effort of mine, late Dr. Lala, who was the principal of Unani College of Pharmacy, he helped me. He has designed every room, and we finished when the approval came for starting the college. We finished the entire inner uh, construction of the classes, labs, and everything within a period of 4 months. And we started the college. When we started the college, our aim was that this pharma college will be slightly and distinctly different than the other colleges. I was very keen that when any graduate goes from this college to any pharma industry, they will find him that he is a different type of a candidate, and he will be more creative and more useful in their activities. And let me tell you, with the coming of Dr. Supriya Sidhe from the year 2010, nine, this my whole dream has become a reality. And you will find that because of her concerted efforts, we have received so many rankings in the country. And also, Google last year said that this is the best college in Mumbai and gave us the marks of 9.6.
Yes.
So you can see the students' devotion, support, teaching staff's support have created such a vibration that messages reached many of the ranking institutions. This is a new college. We started in 2007. We didn't have any legacy. All of my teachers, couple of teachers are here whom I had interviewed. They were all new. But I found them that They have the commitment and they have also the passion that they would like to see this new college to grow and to move forward and to be almost at par with the best of the colleges which may be 30 or 40 years old. This is what we have partly achieved, and we are hope in the near future we will be definitely number one in all over India. Coming to my contribution to this college, that I find every Saturday I'm in the college. All the time. I'm in the college on every Saturday. And I meet young students, and I also meet whenever the Aken is there, the entire teaching staff. By meeting with them and seeing their commitment and their passion and students' enthusiastic aptitude to learn, it has given me the extension of my life. I say I'm 94 now, but it is all due to the pharmacy college. And it is all due to the vibrations which are coming from all those who are committed, dedicated, and to see that this college grows and grows to the highest height. I have nothing else to do. I will only say to my students, please keep yourself healthy. My request to all the students will be to do yoga every day and also be mindful of positive. Yesterday, my grandson telephoned to me. He's a big film director. He says, Dad, I'm feeling nervous because I'm making a very big picture. He's a director. And I'm feeling nervous. I say, why? You are in the field. It is only the mind you have to train and develop the self-confidence and learn from your own mistakes. And you will find the results will follow, which will be to your entire satisfaction. And therefore, I say to every student that please be of a positive mind. Anytime you feel that you have failed somewhere, mind it. Those who fall, they get up. They stand. Don't worry about that. And then seek the good advice from your friends, from your teachers, from your seniors, whatever may be the source. But go on a very positive mind. And that will really give you the happy life, happy fulfillment of the graduation, and then subsequently in your employment or in profession. So these words, let me thank you all for giving me the opportunity to talk to you more than 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your encouraging words.
Thank you so much, sir. You have really taught us the way of life. It is our privilege that we have in our presence Mrs. Priyanka Haksar. Mrs. Priyanka Haksar is currently working as Head Formulation Development Orals at Evonik India Private Limited. She holds a master's degree in pharmacy from SNDT University, Mumbai, and is pursuing her PhD. She has previously worked in the R&D department of pharma companies in development of generic ophthalmic and solid oral formulations. She has an extensive experience in development of delivery technologies to improve drug safety and performance. Mrs. Priyanka Haksar is the co-author of more than a dozen patent applications and has to her credit more than 6 granted patents. She has presented her work in various scientific conferences in US, Germany, and India. I would now like to invite her to speak a few words.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to be amongst you all. Thanks especially to Gulani sir, principal ma'am, student council for inviting me. Actually, when I was told that I have to address you all, I thought to myself, what should I speak so that that would at least help you in your near future. So since I'm from the industry, I thought of speaking to you about what I look into a candidate when I interview her or him. So basically, you're all maybe studying in your master's or bachelor's, and sooner or later you will be out in the job market. So maybe for an internship or a full-time job. So I thought to myself that maybe I'll just give you some pointers from the point of view of an interviewer. So the first thing which I look in a candidate is how well he is prepared for that interview. I mean, a basic thing is that at least he has gone through the site of the company he's applying for, be it for internship or a full-time job. And whether he knows the product profile of that company, the most selling products. So that's my first expectation. So most of the times the candidates are well prepared, but some of the times they're not. So that sort of puts me off. So secondly, I try to see whether that person is quite motivated. So I don't expect him to know all of it, but at least whatever he has written on his CV, he is well aware of it. He knows the basics. And thirdly, what is he passionate about? So if he has maybe worked on, say, a sustained release or a control release sort of a dosage form, does he know what are the challenges? So, and does he know how to overcome them? At least he has some thoughts about how to overcome it. And finally, I sort of look into the motivation factor, because if you want to work in an industry, maybe I have been working in the R&D setup for the last more than 17 years. So basically, what drives an R&D is whether we know the problem well. So if you know the problem well, you'll surely find out the solution. So basically, what is aching the industry? What is it that is really required? What is it that is really lacking? So we know that we are from India, we are mostly a generic market, but then why are we only a generic market? Why not many innovations are coming out of it? You would have all seen the Shark Tank, which is coming on TVs now. And basically, I mean, it's quite pleasing to know and see so many young people coming up with, and you would have seen many pharma solutions also there. I mean, so surely India is growing. Surely you are the future. So what I would like to tell you is that please, I mean, don't think of a problem as too tough. Just and find out your passion. I mean, when I was in B Farm and M Farm, we were taught around 10 subjects in a year. Definitely, you would have the most preferred one, wherein you don't need a lot of preparation. So that's maybe that's your calling. Don't think that, oh, it's pharmaceutical chemistry and then maybe I won't get a job in future. But if you are the best pharmaceutical chemist out there, there will be a lot of opportunities for them. So basically go into the details. So you don't have to know about all the problems in the world. But if you know one problem well, you'll definitely be part of a great solution. So I think that is what I won't bore you much, because I know there's a lot of there are so many things lined up for you. But finally, when I was just going through the presentation from Principal Man, it was heartening and pleasing to know that you've been at just the best college in Maharashtra, and then many other awards, so many grants lined up, and your animal house is well equipped, and then analytical lab, formulation lab. That's quite heartening. So I would like to propose that whenever you have a problem or you want some help from our institute, we are just a call away. So that is what I would like to say. Thanks a lot. Thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you.
May I request Madam Askar?
Yes, sir.
We have a dream that we should become a partners with the industry.
Yeah.
Academia and industry should have a very strong relationship for promoting the education with a purpose to make the students more skillful. More knowledge today is in abundance, but to learn, to acquire a skill, it is the industry which can really help us.
Sure.
I will suggest you at your leisure time, write to us how your industry can help us.
Yeah. That's very well said. That's very well said.
Thank you very much.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Sure.
Thank you so much, madam. Thanks a lot
Thank
for the assurance.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Now, may I call upon our President of the Student Council, Mr. Sarvesh Desai, to present the annual progress report.
Thank you so much, Archit. Very good evening to everyone present with us. Our chief guest, Mrs. Priyanka Haksar, our dearest principal madam, Dr. Supriya Shidai, and all of the people watching us live. I am Sarvesh Desai, the President Council of VES College of Pharmacy. I will now be briefing you over VESCOP's journey in the year of 2021 to 2022. This year, a grant of Rs 4,20,000 was granted to Dr. Supriya Shidai and Dr. Anita Aire as PI from Teldin Hansen Research for a project on in vitro permeation studies of a topical formulation. Now, let's talk about student activities. This is the fourth year since VES got its IIC flagged by the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. VESCOP has achieved a 4-star ranking in the year 2021. IIC VESCOP conducted a total of 47 events based on motivational talks, entrepreneurship, IPR, and startups, and even lecture series. Being a pharmacy college, of course, we have a very active public health office committee, also known as PHO. Webinars on various subjects like COVID-19, first aid, and organ donations were conducted. PHO also organized community outreach and awareness programs on substance abuse, diabetes, obesity, and neglected tropical disease like rabies and dengue. VESCOP is always at the forefront with respect to giving back to the society. The National Service Scheme Unit of VESCOP, popularly known as NSS, holds the motto, "Not me, but you." They have conducted many social activities like e-waste awareness, tree plantation drives, a flood relief donation drive, food donation drives. They actively engage students in essay competitions, quizzes, and group discussions so that they too develop a social service mindset. They celebrate Indian Army Day, Republic Day, and Youth Day as well. Coming to my personal favorite, the Student Council keeps everyone on their toes, including the faculty members, with the wide plethora of activities they conduct. It starts right from the Teachers' Day, Pharmacist Day, Constitution Day, right to Hindi Divas, Navratri celebrations, sports events. I could go on and on, but the list is too long. VESCOP always strives to prepare us for the practical world. Our third year students successfully completed their implant training even in times of COVID and lockdown. The trainings were done from variety of organizations. These include Bioriddle, KEM Hospital, and other pharmaceutical industries. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarvesh, for highlighting the achievements of VESCOP. Next, after such a wonderful beginning, we would now like to give you a glimpse of the talent of VESCOP with a performance by our very own faculty member, Mrs. Pradnya Shinde Korlekar, Department of Pharmacology.
नमस्कार, मी प्रज्ञा कुर्लेकर. कविता लिहिणं हा माझा छंद आहे. तर माझ्या कवितांमधलीच एक कविता मी इथे सादर करते. प्रसंग असा आहे की कृष्ण गोकुळ सोडून, मथुरा सोडून द्वारकेला निघून गेला आणि राधा इकडे त्याची वाट पाहते किंवा त्याच्या विरहात तिची काय मनस्थिती होत असेल हे कुठेतरी शब्दात बांधण्याचा मी प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. आणि ह्या सगळ्यात तिची सोबत करतो आणि त्याचीही तो पाऊस. तर अशा परिस्थितीत नक्की काय चालू असेल हे कुठेतरी शब्दात बांधण्याचा प्रयत्न मी केलेला आहे, तुमच्यासमोर सादर करते. रात्र पावसाची होती, आस सावळ्याची मना, ओसरले मेघ जरी कृष्ण काही सापडेना. मन झाले सैरभैर जणू पाला अन पाचोळा, नाव त्याचे फक्त ओठी, तुटला प्रीतीचा हिंदुळा. सखा माझा गोकुळीचा द्वारकेचा धीश झाला, प्रेम त्याचे संपले की तो खरा नव्हताच माझा. बरसणारे मेघ सुद्धा क्षणभर अगतिक झाले, थेंब सारे तिच्या सरे कृष्ण कृष्ण जपू लागले. राधेची अशी परिस्थिती असताना कृष्णाचं काय होत होतं? द्वारकेचा धीश असला तरी राधेचा तो गोप होता. द्वारकेचा धीश असला तरी राधेचा तो गोप होता. त्याच्या मनीचा पाऊस कधी कोणा कळलाच नव्हता, कधी कोणा कळलाच नव्हता. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Pradnya ma'am. It was indeed a really wonderful poem. Next, we move on. On this occasion of annual day, we present to you the 14th edition of annual magazine Pharma Equinox 2022, expression of technical and non-technical views. For this segment, I would like to call upon our magazine secretary, Ms. Kasturi Dalvi from SYB Farm, and I request her to give us an insight into the journey of this year's magazine.
Good evening to one and all. I am Kasturi Dalvi, the magazine. The magazine is special in all because we can see the entire spectrum of the VESCOP life through the colorful pages of the Pharma Equinox annual magazine. Our magazine holds a special place. Our magazine has always been an exhibition of creativity, which includes scientific, literary works, and artworks, along with their Pharma Equinox has flourished due to the tireless efforts and commitment by the students and the members. We would like to thank our in charge, Shri Gulani sir, Principal Madam Dr. Supriya Shidhe, Advisor and Chief Coordinator Professor Jharna ma'am, and our magazine in charge, Sir Ojas Kumar Arwal sir. We hereby end our magazine.
Thank you, Kasturi. We would request everyone to kind.
We hope that we all like the time.
Wow, very great. Thank you, Kasturi. And the magazine will reach you soon to all the students. It will be mailed to you shortly. तो अब माहौल को शायराना बनाने के लिए हम बुलाना चाहेंगे हमारे प्रिय शिक्षक मिस्टर प्रतीक बर्वे, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ फार्मास्यूटिकल केमिस्ट्री, जो पेश करेंगे एक कविता।
नमस्ते। तो आज मैं एक छोटी सी नज़्म लाया हूँ। ये नज़्म लिखी है निदा फासली ने। तो निदा फासली बहुत ही बेहतरीन हिंदी और उर्दू के कवि रहे हैं हमारे देश के। 2013 में उनको पद्मश्री से भी सम्मानित किया गया। तो बहुत ही छोटी सी नज़्म है उनकी, 6 से 8 लाइनों की। तो मैं कोशिश करूँगा आपके सामने पेश करने की। तो निदा फासली कहते हैं, सिखा देती है चलना ठोकरे भी राहगीरों को, कोई रास्ता सदा दुश्वार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। राहगीर का अर्थ है ट्रैवलर और दुश्वार का अर्थ है कठिन, डिफिकल्ट। तो निदा फासली कहते हैं, सिखा देती है चलना ठोकरे भी राहगीरों को, कोई रास्ता सदा दुश्वार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। कहीं तो कोई होगा जिसे अपनी भी ज़रूरत हो, कहीं तो कोई होगा जिसे अपनी भी ज़रूरत हो, हर एक बाजी में दिल की हार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। जो हो एक बार वो हर बार हो ऐसा नहीं होता, जो हो एक बार वो हर बार हो ऐसा नहीं होता, हमेशा एक ही से प्यार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। जो हो एक बार वो हर बार हो ऐसा नहीं होता, हमेशा एक ही से प्यार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। हर एक कश्ती का अपना तजर्बा होता है दरिया में। तजर्बा का अर्थ है एक्सपीरियंस, अनुभव। हर एक कश्ती का अपना तजर्बा होता है दरिया में, सफ़र में रोज ही मजेदार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। और ये आखिरी नज्म है, कहानी में तो किरदारों को जो चाहे बना दीजिए। कहानी में हम एक दूसरे को, किसी और को कोई भी किरदारों में देख लेते हैं। तो निदा फासली कहते हैं, कहानी में तो किरदारों को जो चाहे बना दीजिए, हकीकत भी कहानीकार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। सिखा देती है चलना ठोकरे भी राहगीरों को, कोई रास्ता सदा दुश्वार हो ऐसा नहीं होता। शुक्रिया।
बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से प्रतीक सर ने नज्म यहाँ पर प्रस्तुत किया है. The teachers have truly left us in awe with their performances, and we have our very own students following in their teachers' footsteps. Presenting you the winners of solo singing and solo dancing with their performances.
सूरनिरागस हो गणपति सूरनिरागस हो सूरनिरागस हो गणपति सूरनिरागस हो शुभनयना करुणामय गौरी हर्षे वरद विनायक ओंकार गणपति ओंकार गणपति अधिपति सुखपति छंदपति गंधपति लीन निरंतर हो लीन निरंतर हो सूरनिरागस हो सूरनिरागस हो गणपति सूरनिरागस हो मोरया मोरया गणपति बापा मोरया 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 गणपति बापा मोरया गजबदना तू सुख करता गजबदना तू दुख हरता गजबदना मोरया 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 गणपति बापा मोरया गजबदना तू सुख करता गजबदना तू दुख हरता गजबदना मोरया मोरया सूरनिरागस हो गणपति सूरनिरागस हो सुरसुमनाने भरली ओंज नित्यरीती भावी चरणावर तान्हे बालक सुमधुर हासे भावतसे वाहो सुरातुन ओंकार गणपति ओंकार गणपति अधिपति सुखपति छंदपति गंधपति लीन निरंतर हो लीन निरंतर हो सूरनिरागस हो सूरनिरागस हो गणपति सूरनिरागस हो मोरया मोरया गणपति बापा मोरया 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 गणपति बापा मोरया गजबदना तू सुख करता गजबदना तू दुख हरता गजबदना मोरया 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 गणपति बापा मोरया गजबदना तू सुख करता गजबदना तू दुख हरता गजबदना मोरया मोरया सूरनिरागस हो गणपति सूरनिरागस हो
Very nice. Truly mesmerizing. Your voice. This was Chinmayi from second year B Farm. She was the winner of solo singing this year Spectrum. And now we move on to the winner of solo dance, Lekha Patil.
Convey my thanks to her. She has sang very sweetly.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
आवाज जो इसका ओरिजिनल जिसका है ना उसके साथ में मैच होता है.
It's not like they make a website and then do like that. It's not like that.
Too good.
Another interesting performance, and she was the winner for this year's solo dance performance.
Art is the expression of joy, and Lekha has truly reminded us of it. Now, for a segment which holds a paramount position in appreciating and encouraging our students and faculty to do more, the prize distribution ceremony. I would like to invite our respected Principal Ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Supriya Shidhe, to announce the winners.
So we are beginning with the category of academic toppers 2021. So may I have the slides, please? In first year B Farm, our topper is Miss Kasturi Dake. I am unable to read the names. Can somebody help me?
It's Kasturi Dalvi, ma'am.
Kasturi Dalvi. Oh, she's our magazine secretary. Hearty congratulations, Kasturi. And the second rank goes to Kumari. What's the name? I'm not
Kumari
able.
Sneha.
Kumari Sneha.
Kumari Sneha, second
Sneha.
rank. Yes, and the third rank is won by
Rishabh Sahita.
Rishabh Sahita.
Rishabh. So hearty
Rishabh Sahita.
congratulations, Kasturi, Kumari, and Rishabh. Hearty Moving on to second year B Farm, the first prize goes to
Sandali Malankar.
Sandali Malankar.
Hearty congratulations, Sandali. The second prize goes to
Safina Sheikh.
Safina Sheikh.
hearty congratulations, Safina. And the third prize winner is
Amisha Undavia.
Amisha. Hearty congratulations to you, Amisha, and her proud parents. Her father happens to be our DAB member. Then moving on to TYB Farm, The first prize goes to Shaina Ribello. Hearty congrats, Shaina. The second prize winner is
Maithili Farke.
Maithili Phalke.
Phalke. Hearty congratulations, Maithili. And the third prize goes to
Shruti Shete.
Shruti Shete.
Shruti Shete.
Srushti, hearty congratulations, Srushti, to you. And then finalists who are now pursuing their post-graduation. So the first prize goes to
Vinita Wadhwani.
Vinita. Hearty congrats, Vinita. The second prize winner is, second rank is won by Habin. And the third rank is won by Vishal. So hearty congratulations to Vishal. Congratulations to the final year graduate students. Moving on to MPharm branch pharmaceutics. The first prize is won by, the first rank is secured by
Kajal Barge.
Kajal Barge, who happens to be my research student. Hearty congratulations. The second rank is secured by
Shubheksha Rai.
Shubheksha. Hearty congratulations. And the third rank winner is
Ruchika Satam.
Ruchika. Hearty congratulations. And now, MPharm Quality Assurance. The first award, first rank, it's secured by
Nidhi Kamble.
Hearty congratulations. The second rank is secured by
Shweta Sondkar.
Shweta. Hearty congrats, Shweta. And the third rank holder is
Prajakta Patil.
Prajakta. Hearty congrats. All of you. And then, last but not the least, MPharm Pharmaceutical Chemistry branch, which is supposed to be very tough branch, isn't it? So the first award, first rank is secured by
Aaron Kalki.
Aaron.
Yes.
So hearty congratulations, Aaron. Second rank winner is
Nirmala Parmar.
Congratulations, Nirmala. And the third rank is secured by
Lakhan Rawas.
Lakhan. Hearty congratulations, Lakhan. For me to read the names, I'm very sorry. I could not read the names properly.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am, no issues.
Over to you.
Yes.
Now we move on to the prize distribution for in-plant training.
So, in-plant training winners must be congratulated in a very special way, because this was the COVID challenge and we had to go for hybrid mode or offline mode, but majority of us completed the training through online mode. And in spite of the challenges, our students have done their best. They have tried to learn as much as possible through this opportunity. They have presented their work and the report, and based on the report presentation and the defense for their in-plant training, we have declared some awards. So the first award goes to Aishwarya.
Aishwarya Chavan.
Chavan.
Aishwarya Chavan.
Now pursuing her training. Congratulations, Aishwarya. The second rank goes to Shaina.
Shaina Ribello.
Congratulations to you, Shaina. The third award for best in-plant training report goes to
Gauri Karanskar.
Gauri Karanskar. Congratulations, Gauri.
Now we move on to the teacher awards. The Best Teacher Award.
So this is a very prestigious category of award, and every teacher of VES College of Pharmacy dreams to be one of the awardees, because this is not so easy to win this award. This takes into account all-round performance of our teacher. We evaluate the teacher based on feedback by superior, feedback by peer, and feedback by students. We also take into account the results produced by the teacher in the last examination held. We consider innovation and research component that they have contributed to. And overall, based on complete objectivity and the Excel sheet having calculations, we declare the award. And there is such a great competition for this award, but it is a very healthy competition. So this is a token of our encouragement for them to perform still better. So here I am very proud to make announcement for the Best Teacher Award. The winner this year is, am I going to announce the runner-up or winner? Is there a slide, Archit, or I have to make announcement? Is there a slide?
Yes, ma'am. There is a slide for both runner-up and the winner.
Okay.
First, the runner-up.
So I am going to first make an announcement for the runner-up. Let me give a riddle for that. I'm not. Please don't show the slide. Let my students and teachers guess. She is the one who is a founding stone for VESCOP. She is the one who make a history for VESCOP by receiving the PhD degree from University of Mumbai. And she is the one who is supposed to be very dynamic when it comes to her research pursuits. And she is none other than Mrs. Harsha Katpalia. Hearty congratulations, madam, for your commitment, for your dedication, and for your contribution. And now, a very prestigious winner category. And for that also, let me give some clues. Our central instrument room would not have been functioning so well had she not been there. Our IIC would have been incomplete without her contribution. Our MPharm, modern pharmaceutical and analytical techniques, who would have taught without her? She is none other than Dr. Anita Aire. Hearty we move on. Hearty congratulations to Harsha madam and Anita madam. We are really proud of you. We move on to most resourceful person category. So here, although everyone contributes to the best of their abilities to build our institution stronger and stronger, here we have kept some criteria for award. Mainly we take into consideration their contribution in receiving the research grants, in receiving some donation from the industry in terms of equipment, excipients, drugs. We also take into consideration their contribution to receive scholarships and developing linkages with the philanthropists who can help our institution. We consider their other achievements like tie-ups with the industries, tie-ups with the colleges, and helping VESCOP to build a very big brand. So this year, the category of most resourceful person is won by someone who set the tone for today's program was by saying a beautiful poem, and who was also a winner of Best Teacher Award last year. She is Mrs. Prajna Shinde Korlekar.
ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. Now we move on to the next category of awards, the supporting staff award. So if I say BESCOP is an incomplete if we do not have help from our supporting staff, then I'm not exaggerating and you all will agree with me 100%. I will say that our supporting staff are our pillars and the way they help us, may it be in a laboratory or in the administrative office, we can concentrate on our research pursuits, our academic pursuits, and we can really do our best in our research area and academic front because of their help. And they always are willing to provide support to our students also. In fact, I will not be exaggerating if I say Vescop has that kind of culture which is very unique. Our every staff is very polite and humble and very much approachable when it comes to any query or any help that is required by our student or parent. So I'm very proud in making announcement for this category of awards. So we are going to start with the category of administrative staff. Our office superintendent will not be a part of this award, though he contributes a lot, Mr. Milind Ghadi, because me as well as Mr. Milind, we are out from this award ceremony. We are the one who are selecting by giving our feedback in screening process. So in administrative staff, the runner-up is the one who greets you when you enter on the reception. She is a young lady who has a lot of work to do. Receptionist, come security person, come everything. She's none other than Mrs. Hema Kamble. Hearty congratulations to you. And the winner is someone who had joined just 1 year back, but who has shown unique characteristics through his dedication, through his humility, through his kind, helpful mind. And every one of us agree that he's really very good and worth for all kinds of support and benefits. He is none other than Mr. Mangesh Kulli. Hearty congratulations. Then comes the category of technical staff. You people are more familiar with these category of staff because you are with them day in, day out in your laboratory. So there in the technical staff category, the runner-up goes to somebody who's very active, who has joined this institution from 2008. And he's so supportive and so efficient. I remember when in NAC, I had to sign some 10,000 copies. One holiday, I had to come and he was there to support me. And he was efficient while changing the papers also so that I could complete my target of 1,000 signatures in half an hour. So this is a small example that I've given, but I want to say it's very efficient and he looks after your medicinal garden. And he is Mr. Srirang Pawar. Hearty congratulations to you. And the winner in this category is the one who can dissect cock very well when you have to make experiments on coccylium, and who can maintain your animal house with lot of personal touch and dedication. He is Mr. Pramod Matre. Hearty congratulations to you. So then comes the category of students. So when I say Best Teacher Award is very prestigious, how can I miss the category which is equally prestigious, and that is Best Student Award. So in this category, we always take into consideration the nominations that are invited from final year before, because we have been observing their journey all along for last 4 years. This is the category of award which takes into account the academic record, the extracurricular and co-curricular achievement of that candidate. We also take into account his or her career plans, publications, presentations, and the target and the vision for which the candidate is working in future. And for this award, I'm very proud to make an announcement of the candidate who has won this award. Her name is Miss Shaina Rebello. And
I now request Shaina to speak a few words.
Thank you, Chinmay. Thank you so much, Principal Madam, for selecting me. Of course, it's a privilege to win this award because at VESCOP, every student at something or the other. And like they say, Rome was not built in a day. So to become the best in the final year, my whole journey from the first year, I give the entire credit to the amazing faculty that we are surrounded with, who have constantly guided me and made me the person that I am today and shaped me to this person. So thank you very much, Principal Madam, my dear teachers, faculty members, non-teaching staff, and my classmates. Thank you very much.
thank you, Shaina, for your kind words to all of us. Now we are moving on to another category, which is also very important category, and that is the category of Best Vescopian. Again, for this category, we consider students from final year BPharm. Now, these students have been always selflessly working for the VESCOP and relentlessly giving their inputs so that our institution becomes stronger and stronger, and our brand becomes very popular because of the work that college is doing. So, dear VESCOPians, this award also matters a lot because the awardees are one of those who have really worked very hard for their alma mater, or rather their institute as of now. So I'm reading the names for Best VESCOPians, and I've got 6 names with me for Best VESCOPian. Ankita Rai, the CR of final year. Hearty congratulations. Kruti, Sarvesh, Gauravi, Vrishti, and Arbaz. So congratulations to the winners. So with this, I think we come to the end of this category of special awards. Now we have some more awards. Is there any more announcement to be made?
Yes, ma'am. There are a few cultural as well as.
Okay, so I'm handing over the mic to our chief guest to make announcement for the remaining awards. Madam, are you around? Priyanka, madam.
Hello, yeah.
So, madam, please give away the honors for the other categories that are yet to be announced. Over to you, ma'am. Priyanka, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So this is the category of fashion show awards, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So how is it? First, second, and third?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
So the first one would be final year BPharm, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So, okay. And the second award goes to third year BPharm. And the third one goes to first year BPharm. Congratulations to all.
Congratulations.
Group dance awards. Okay, we have second year BPharm as the first one. Second one is third year BPharm. Congratulations. Sports awards. Best footballer, Shantanu Bachao. Best batsman, Vishal Sahu. Best bowler, Jayesh Patil. Best volleyball player, Jitendra Vishwakarma. Moving on to best batswoman, Madhumita Gounder. Best bowler, Ayushi Damre. Best throwball player, Rukaya Bundiwala. I hope I pronounced it right. Best cultural trophy. Wow. Final year B Farm. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am, for presenting the awards.
Thank
I
you.
would now like to invite Mr. Avinash Suryavanshi to present the further awards.
Yes, thank you, Chinmay. Yes, next award, Best Trophy, Best Sports Trophy Award, goes to the third year BPharm. Yes, thank you, Archit and Chinmay.
We are here with yet another performance by the winners of the group dance competition.
wash the spider out. Clouds keep the sun from drying out the rain. So influence is spider and not to spell again.
So these were the winners for group dance this year, Spectrum 2022. Every year was given a theme, and this was second year B Farm, which was given the theme horror. And as we saw how amazingly they performed the group dance. So next we move on to, or we invite Cultural Secretary Ms. Monisha Kulkarni to present the annual report of cultural events. Over to you, Monisha.
Thank you, Archit. Thank you. I would like to start with the report for cultural events for this year. So first of all, good evening, everyone. I am Monisha Kulkarni, Cultural Secretary for the academic year 2021 to 2022. I, along with my two very dynamic assistants, Ms. Namita Doke and Ms. Sagarika Salaskar, constitute the cultural committee. My tenure as the cultural secretary has been an absolute delight. The lockdown was definitely a challenge we did not expect, but we were prepared for. We began working as the cultural committee in the online mode. I wouldn't say it was at par with the offline events, but we still managed to give our best, and needless to say, we did have fun. Despite the ups and downs, my team made the best out of our circumstances, and without them, this event wouldn't have been possible. Strength lies in a community, and at Westcop, our council has been the best support I could ask for. Our first online event that we organized was the Teachers' Day event, and I believe it was an absolute success. It was fantastic to see how actively our teachers participated in all of the events. The next online event that we conducted was on the occasion of World Pharmacists' Day, for which an e-poster competition was held. The responses were so overwhelming that we were further inspired to give our all to the further events. We were lucky enough to be able to hold offline events here on. The shift was difficult and vital, but we never shield away from a struggle, right? And I believe we won at it. The Navratri event was one of the most successful events. It was held in a hybrid format to incorporate all of the years. The event was a huge hit with both teaching, non-teaching personnel, as well as second year B.Pharm and M.Pharm students to have enjoyed it offline, while the rest actively participated online. The other online events conducted under the Navratri event were Rang Rasya Garba, a dance competition, Surog Ki Mehfil, a singing competition, and Fusion Poshak, a fusion outfit competition. The Navratri event marked the shift from online to offline mode. Its success gave us immense confidence to hold offline freshers for the first year. The theme for Freshers Party was Netflix, and it was thoroughly enjoyed by the freshers as well as everyone present there. Our biggest achievement of all times was conducting Spectrum 2022 offline. Our theme for Spectrum this year was Manoranjan or entertainment. This week, full of cultural events made up for all the compromises that we had made in the lockdown. Under art events, we conducted doodling, nail art, mehendi, tattoo, landscape, portrait painting, face painting, and digital art. We also this year conducted a few Gen Z events like meme making, reel making. Now we have arrived at the pinnacle of Spectrum, the live cultural events. Organizing these events was the highlight of my time as the cultural secretary. We started off with solo and duet singing, followed by stand-up comedy, dub it out, solo and duet dance, concoction, instrumental, and parody. We concluded our live cultural events definitely with a bang with group events that included fashion show and group dance. Now, I would like to announce the best cultural awards, male and female. I think it was pretty obvious to start with. So, the best cultural award for male goes to none other than our very own president of the Student Council, Mr. Sarvesh Desai. And the next award, the Best Cultural Award for Female, goes to our very dear ex-cultural secretary, Ms. Saloni Mendan. So, being the cultural secretary for this academic year, I feel made me a more responsible individual. Needless to say, I had the best time for which I'm eternally grateful for. I'm extremely thankful to our principal madam, Dr. Mrs. Supriya Shidhaye, for her constant motivation and support. I'm grateful to our council in charge, Dr. Chaitali Surve ma'am and Mr. Avinash Suryavanshi, for their utter confidence in me and for helping me execute my vision. I would like to thank our president of the Student Council, Mr. Sarvesh Desai, for having faith in me since the very first day and for motivating me throughout. Our secretary, Mr. Vaibhav Maheshwari, for being there for me as well as all other council members at all times. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my predecessor, our ex-cultural secretary, Ms. Saloni Mendan, for having faith in me and for believing that I was deserving for this post. I hope I did justice to this post and I was appointed for, and I did not let anyone down, I hope. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Monisha. We now invite Mr. Ishan Honavarkar to present the annual report of sports events. Over to you, Ishan.
Thank you so much for inviting me. So good evening, everybody. This is Ishan Honawakar, the Sports Secretary for the Student Council 2021-2022. I'm very ecstatic about how Spectrum turned out to be. Initially, we were supposed to conduct it online, but with all the restriction eased out, we decided to conduct it offline, and it was a marvelous experience. Organizing and coordinating everything in such a short span of time would have been impossible with the support and cooperation of all the council members and students. During my tenure, we conducted many sports events over the span of 3 weeks. It included indoor and outdoor sports. Our indoor events consist of chess, carom, and table tennis. The outdoor sports were football, cricket, throw ball, volleyball, shot put, sprint, relay, and tug of war. The participation was outstanding, and all the participants were really enthusiastic and proactive about this. I thank the teaching and non-teaching staff for participating in the events enthusiastically despite their busy schedules. I take great pleasure in announcing that the Best Sportsman of the Year award goes to Mr. Nikhil Valamdas from TYB Farm. And Best Sportswoman of the Year award goes to Miss Rituja Kuspe from last year. Heartiest congratulations to both of them for their all-rounder performance. I wish them all the best for their future endeavors. I take this opportunity and thank my assistants, Shantanu Bachav and Harsh Pariyar, for constantly being by my side and helping me manage everything without hassle. I extend my gratitude to our President, Mr. Sarvesh Desai, and our Secretary, Mr. Vaibhav Maheshwari, for helping me guide throughout the procedures. I also extend my gratitude to the council in charges, Mr. Avinash Suryavanshi and Dr. Chaitali Surve ma'am, for guiding us, and Principal ma'am, Professor Dr. Supriya Shidhaye, for providing us with this opportunity. This year has indeed been an incredibly rich learning experience, and I will cherish this always. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ishan. Moving on, I would like to request Mr. Vaibhav Maheshwari, Secretary of the Student Council, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Archit. So we are now at the tail end of our annual function, and with immense gratification, I, Mr. Vaibhav Maheshwari, the Secretary of Student Council 21-22, propose the vote of thanks today. I would first like to thank Chief Guest, Mrs. Priyanka Haksar, Head Formulation Development at Evonik India Private Limited, who managed to make time for their hectic schedule to grace us with their presence at this ceremony. I would also like to express my gratitude towards our founder trustee Sri B.L. Bulani sir for his ceaseless encouragement for all our endeavors, constant support, and his kind acceptance to our invitation to this program. I am greatly indebted to our principal, Madam Dr. Supriya Chidai, for her expertise and depth guidance through the course of her degree and our events. It gives me immense pleasure to thank our program coordinator, Dr. Chaitali Surve, Mr. Avinash Suryavanshi, and Mr. Rojas Kumar Agrawal for ensuring the smooth running and supervision of every aspect of this annual function without hindrances. Their immense support and encouragement has made today's event possible. I would like to seize this chance to offer my thanks to all the various committees, the cultural committee, the sports committee, and the magazine committee. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our very hardworking student council volunteers and event heads of the Spectrum events. It is their efforts, creativity, and organization skills that made this annual program such a tremendous success. I would like to further thank the judges for the Spectrum events who took time from their busy schedule and willingly came to judge the event. I definitely have to highlight the massive contribution put forth by the non-teaching and supportive staff in making this function a bumbling success, and we are very grateful to them for the same. Any team effort achieve a success of its magnitude without a any team efforts cannot achieve a success of this magnitude without a component leader. Hence, I would like to thank our president, Mr. Sarvesh Desai, for all his efforts. I once again thank each and every one for their cooperation and strong support in making today's program a memorable experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaibhav.
We now have another performance by our teaching faculty, Ms. Bhagyashri Parab and Ms. Divya Menon. It is in the audio format.
Please hold with us. Hold on with us. We are working on it. Sorry for the technical error. We will try again later.
I would now like to invite our counsel in charge, Dr. Chaitali Surve, for the concluding remarks.
Just a second.
Thank you, Archit and Chinmay. I, Dr. Chaitali Surve, present this vote of thanks on behalf of my coordinator, Mr. Avinash Suryavanshi, and entire Student Council of VESCOP. These 2 years have taught us a hard-learned lesson due to the COVID pandemic. But hard times also give us strength and ways to explore new avenues and opportunities. We as a team VESCOP stood in this adversity with strength. We adopted new ways and not only continued with our usual routine, but also started many new initiatives as a demand of time. Adversity posted challenges, but it gave us a chance to unleash our new potential in new patterns. Online Spectrum 2022 is one of the best example of it. Being a blend of online and offline events, this year's Spectrum represents the traditional stage we all are into. After the episodes of complete lockdown to the current stage where everything is reviving, Spectrum made this revival easy, enjoyable, and smooth. Throughout the year, we conducted many events through online and offline mode. I thank our respected Principal Madam, Dr. Supriya Shide, for giving constant support and opportunities. I extend my gratitude towards our trustee in charge, respected Bulani sir, for blessing us with his presence. Sir is a constant source of motivation for all of us. I express my gratitude towards our chief guest, Mrs. Priyanka Haksar, Head Formulation Development, Evonik India Private Limited. I express my deepest thanks towards my colleagues for their active participation and great support in the management of Spectrum 2022. I would especially like to mention Prateek sir here for helping us in coordinating of Spectrum activities, Bhagyashri madam for waiting late hours for these Spectrum activities, and Pradnya madam for helping us in coordinating Spectrum. I am thankful to all council members for so much hard work put in by them throughout the year and for Spectrum specially. I wholeheartedly thank entire support staff team for their support. I express my heartfelt thanks to entire audience, especially parents, for gracing this occasion with their presence. Lastly, I thank my almighty for making this event happen successfully. My sincere apologies if I have missed anyone. Thank you so much, and over to you, host now.
Thank you, Chaitali ma'am. I express my heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries, faculty members, students, and parents for gracing this occasion with their presence. I would now like to invite Ms. Chinmay Bhide to sing the national anthem, and I request everyone to stand up for the same.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष मागे गावे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Finally, I conclude the annual day function and thank all the attendees for joining in this event.
Thank you. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you.
A special thanks to our chief guest for attending this event.
Everybody to enjoy a herbal tea. Okay? Thank you.
Well done, dear council members. Well done. Wonderful event. Hearty congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
They have made our day. Very nice event, very well organized. Hearty congrats. Good night. Bye bye.